Good morning. I'm up, dressed in my scrub for work. I didn't get a chance to plant my peppers yesterday. I will probably do them sometime this week because I only work today and tomorrow. I have to take 3 days off of work. Emergency and personal things that I have to do. My coffee went off. I need to make me another cup of coffee. I have a bag full of kitchen scraps that need to go out to the compost. I got some onions there. Need to chop up and get in the dehydrator. Also, bananas got to go out, and the coffee holder there has stuff in it, so I have to get this out to the compost. I'm trying to figure if I'm gonna get out there today before I go to work, or if I'm gonna do it when I come back in between my 2 cases. I'll probably do it when I come back in between my 2 cases. Oh, I need to put this package on I did get an eBay order, so I have to mail that. This morning it's just kind of relaxing and chilling. I want me to put his cocoa in the refrigerator. Kind of just chilling and relaxing this morning. It's Monday morning, trying to get the day and the week up going. We are in the process of getting ready to get, let's see where I can put that, where he don't, some baby chicks. We've been calling around and looking, my face is breaking out. Calling around and looking at Rural King and Tractor Supply. They don't have any. Our Tractor Supply said they have some, but they have Cornish Cross. We don't want those. The Tractor Supply in a couple cities over said they'll have a truck either tomorrow or Wednesday, so we'll call back there. Our Rural King that is local to us have not gotten chicks in yet. They don't know when. They told me just keep calling back each week. So my thing is, if I order them from the hatchery, they're not going to be delivered here until June, the end of June, beginning of July. So if we can't get any from Tractor Supply and Rural King within the next couple weeks, we will just go ahead and order them from the hatchery, where they'll be here in June. We want to get them here so they can get used to us before we get them outside. But I also was thinking June is fine because that gives us time to get out there and clean the yard up, get the coop set up, get the dogs' kennels set up, get gardening on its way and going. And then if that's what we would have to do, then that's what we would have to do. I've started getting the stuff, like the bedding is in the van, the starter feed is in the van, the heat plate is in here. I have a tote that I'm gonna put them in for the time being. I have the hardware cloth where I can make a hole in the tote to ventilate it. I have the feeders. Got those are of course, purple, my favorite color. That's the waterer, and we got the feeder, some of the electrolytes. So we are slowly still trying to figure out the coop. That's why I said it may be okay to wait till June, because we still haven't figured out exactly the coop. We know we're doing a larger dog kennel for their run, and we're going to put hardware cloth on it. But for the house, the actual hen house, the nesting box, the coop where they're going to sleep, the only thing we've decided for sure is we want an automatic door. We don't know which one we're getting yet. We just know we want an automatic door, so that way we can set it to like 7 o'clock in the morning, let them out, and then it will, I don't know why my phone keeps going dark, and then it will automatically close at probably about, I don't know. Well, right now, I know we can adjust it. So right now it gets dark about 6:30, 7 o'clock. So we're still trying to figure all that stuff out. So yeah, so we are doing a thing. We're getting chickens. So this video is going to be all this week. Like I said, today is Monday. It's going to be an all-week video. Tomorrow I have to go do a balloon setup for my cousins. Because it's 2 cousins, they are adopting the kids that they've been fostering. So we're getting 4 new kids to the family. Love them to death. So there's an adoption party Wednesday, because they get adopted Wednesday, and then we're having to get together Wednesday at a hall. So tomorrow night I'm gonna go set up the balloons there after I get off of work. Yeah, I need to get this stuff out to the compost bin. I probably need to chop it up and blend it up and do something with it so they're not whole like that. I don't know. I just know I need another cup of coffee, and this is gonna be probably a week long video, and I will bring you guys with us if we end up finding the chicks at one of the stores. I will bring you guys along with us. We have to decide if we're going to build a coop or if we're going to buy a pre-made coop. We know we're going to buy the run. We're going to put it the back of the house, and the dogs is going to go, the chicken coop is going to go back along that fence, and then the dog kennel is going to go on the other side of that shed. So we do know that much so far. We have to get out in the yard, tiller it up. The previous owners had a shed out there in the corner. I think if you look at previous videos, I think I've showed you guys that shed. I think that was their chicken coop. We tore that down, and we're just going to put ours in that same area. And then we have to get our yard together. Like, it's a lot we have to do outside this year, and we are definitely going to get it done. I have 3 garden beds that I have to build, and it's almost close to stuff getting ready to go out. If you can see, we still have lots of snow out there, but then we have a lot of stuff we got to do, like that wood pile. We have to get that cut up and stacked. There's wood back along that back fence we have to get cut up and stacked. This is going to the trash. That's going to the trash. Like, cleaning up our backyard quite a bit this year. And like I said, we still have to figure out coop we're going to use. We know the run we're going to do. We just don't know what, making me a cup of coffee, what coop we are going to use as of right now. Yeah, everything with that is still kind of up in the air, and eventually get it together. So everybody is, stuff has got to go out. I'm gonna have to put my shoes on and take this out. This stinks. Everybody is on board with the chicks, so it's just whenever we can get them. And like I said, if we can't get any from Tractor Supply, because I'm trying to save on the shipping costs, and the oh, that stinks so bad. That I had some collard greens in it that I chopped up, and those are what's left. I need to definitely go. I'm about to go put my shoes on so I can take that out, because that's not gonna last until 12 o'clock when I get back. So I'm gonna go run this out. I got about another hour before I leave. Like I said, this is gonna be a all week video pretty much, but I will see you guys in the next one. So today is, what's today? Tuesday. I'm not really doing much. It's melting, which makes my yard look a hot mess. That's that. I need to get some horse pellets or pine pellets, because we have a pond there. I think it's because my neighbor has wood along their fence, and I was thinking to chop up our wood and line it there. But we always have a puddle of water there. I need to water these. So right now I'm getting ready to head to work, and later on when I come home, we have to sit down and decide if we're actually going to get these, what is it, a 6.5 by 9 by 6.5 tall kennel for the chickens, if we are going to actually build the chicken coop. So that's what our decision is, what we have to decide today, so I can go ahead and order it. So now that the weather is breaking and it's warming up, and our yard it's a muddy mess. There's no snow, and we can get it put together. So we don't know exactly what we're doing. I have some plants out there that I've started winter sowing. If you haven't seen that video, it is description box below. I've been kind of ordering stuff because I have to get my son room together. I haven't done anything to it since we moved here. It was 2 years ago on the 23rd, so we've been here 2 years exactly, and I haven't gotten his room together at all. So that's what I'm working on. I have some other stuff that I have to do. I have green onions that are literally starting to die. I don't even think there's any water in here. It's not. There's no water in them, but I have to get them cut up and put a little more water in them, and in my dehydrator, so I can preserve those. I'm just gonna put a little bit of water down on the bottom, just a little bit. So I need to get these cut up so I can get these put in the dehydrator. So after today, I'm off for 5 days after today, so I don't go back to work until Monday. So I can get some stuff done, and this is why I want to get, at least I gotta get my brooder box set up, because I think we're picking up chicks tomorrow. So when I come home tonight, I'm gonna work on getting the brooder box set up, just in case we get chicks tomorrow. I have to go to probably the Dollar Tree and grab some puppy pads for the time being, because I don't want to put pine shavings in the brooder just yet. But I do want to get it set up and put wherever we're going to put it for the time being. I was thinking of putting it in, we have a small bathroom here. Like literally I'm standing at the door and I just about touched the toilet. It's a small bathroom. So I was thinking about putting them in here, their bin, but I don't even know if the tote that I have will fit in there. Like, that's how small it is. We hardly use this bathroom. We only use it every now and then. Company will use it, my husband will use it, but we usually go upstairs to the main bathroom because it's so small to sit in. So I don't know. I have to figure out exactly where we're gonna put them. I'm gonna get all that together tonight, because if I call Tractor Supply, we have 2 that we can go to in the area. Rural King has not gotten theirs in yet. I probably have stopped there too, but I have 2 Tractor Supplies I can call, and whichever one says that they have chicks in, that's the one we're running to. Because other than that, everybody that we were gonna order from, like the hatchery, theirs are all saying they're not gonna ship until June, and I think I've said that. But with our weather's warming up a lot quicker than normal this year, I want to have them so at least like, and then I want to have the run set up and the coop set up, so at least when they get probably about 6 to 8 weeks, we can start getting them out the house and putting them outside and see. But we got to get our yard together. I need to start my peppers. I have not started my pepper plants. I need to start every last pepper plant that I'm growing. I need to start this week. I was supposed to start them last week. That's what I told myself I was going to start them. On my Seed Time app, it said I can start them this week to like the 2nd, but I think I'm going to probably start them tomorrow morning. I have a doctor's appointment, but tomorrow, since I don't have anything to do tomorrow other than the doctor's appointment and see if we can track down these chickens, I probably start them. More than likely we'll start them tomorrow. I've gotten all my seeds starting and all of that is in. It's over here. The little corner is a mess with seed starting and chicken stuff, but I got all of my potting soil and all that so I can mix. I've started some vegetables, so those are celery, and then back there is cabbage, and then down there is onions. And then this is my shelf I just ordered. I think it was like a $30 shelf, and then the lights were probably about $30 for the 4. So that's just starting setup. So as of right now, nothing really going on. I got to get around here and clean up. It's a mess. I have a balloon set up this afternoon, so I do have to take my balloon bag to work because I do have today, and I need to take my tape. So if I have to tape the things to the wall, so I do have to have my tape as well. And then my work bag, and then so I get off of work at 5:30, and then my setup is like 6:30 or whatever time I get there. It's a family setup for an adoption ceremony that we are doing for tomorrow. So I'm just setting up the balloons tonight because we can get into the hall tonight. And then, yeah, it's just a lot. I need to buy some eggs. I have so many bananas that I need to make banana bread. And I also have the bread maker that made a decent loaf of banana bread. I need to make some actual bread. It's a lot that I need to do. And with me being off of these 5 days, I'm going to get a lot done. But I don't want to be rambling like I told you guys previously. This is going to be an all-week video, and then I'll edit it and figure it out so you guys can see our steps that we are taking to become chicken parents. I still haven't opened it, but it did come. Then, like I said, I have the electrolytes. I just ordered chick grit, which will be here today or tomorrow. I don't know. I just ordered a bag off of Amazon. It'll be here today or tomorrow. The starter feed and the bedding is in the back of the van. We're not taking that out, but eventually we'll have to take it out. But yeah, let me go. I have to go ahead and warm my car up because it's just about time for me to go. I think I have about maybe 10 minutes before it's time for me to go. Yep, about 15 minutes before it's time for me to go. So I need to start my car. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with this corner because my husband said I need to shift stuff around because if we're gonna put the chicks there, I don't know if I want them in a dining room. For the first couple weeks, it'll be fine. Other than that, no. We do have a basement. I'm thinking of just putting them down on, we have a table down in the basement. But the thing is, if they're going to be peeping and squawking, my son's room is downstairs. So I don't know how well that's going to go with him having to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning to get ready for school. We'll see. But yeah, so I will see you guys later. So, good morning. It is, I want to say, about 7 o'clock now. And I have to get ready because I have to take my mom to a doctor's appointment. But I wanted to come on because, like I told you previously, it's going to be a little bit of a longer video this week because we had a lot of things going on. I had told you guys that we were setting up to get chicks. Well, yesterday we went and picked them up. So we have 4 baby chicks. Let's see if they're out. If they are out. It's 2 of them that are out. We have some chicks. We have 4. Somebody's been ripping off pieces of my, matter of fact, I need to water this. Matter of fact, I need to put it in the sink and water it. I have to water my lemon plant. I need to give it a real good soak down. But I think I want to sit it in the sink to give it a real good soak down. But anyway, we have 4 chicks. We have 2 Rhode Island Reds. We have 2 Rhode Island Reds, 1 golden lace Wyandotte, and we have a Brahma. So we have 4. We picked them up yesterday. They seem to be doing fairly good today. Yesterday it was they were out and moving, but they weren't as active as they are today. They are very active today, so that's a good thing. I have to clean out their brooder box. Give me a second, let me grab my lemon. I can't remember if I fertilized this or not, but I need to add a bunch of water to it, like soak it down. I haven't soaked it down all winter. I need to soak it down because it's starting to look a little brown and my husband is complaining. But I have to put it in here because it drains and the catch thing that's under it is it's broken. So I have to aerate this soil here and give it a very good watering. So I'm watering it from the top and I'm also going to let it sit here. Now it's stagnant and water from the bottom. So I have to clean out their brooder box. I need to go get clothes on because I think my mom said she was leaving out at something and it's like 7:30 now. So yeah, I just want to give this a good wet down. So I have to get dressed, but I think I want to get dressed and change. I want to get dressed and clean the chicken's litter, not litter box. Definitely not litter box. Clean the chicken's coop before I go and fill their water up and fill their food back up because I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to last till I come back. I'm not sure how long the appointment is going to be, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to last until I come back. So I need to go get some clothes on so I can change this out. I'm trying to think what I'm going to put them in. Change this. I have to find a box. I might have a box around here. So I need to clean that out, put a new puppy pad down, check all of their bottoms to make sure there's no poop just sitting on their bottoms and that they're good, and put them back in there. So I definitely need to do that before I go. She has not messaged me or anything just yet. But yeah, we have like a 45-minute drive. So I need to get moving. I need to get some stuff done. And then there's like 2 things that I need to buy. A container to hold their feed in because this big bag is not staying in here, and then their bedding. Tote or I was thinking a garbage can, that way I could just sit the whole bag down in the garbage can and sit it on the back deck because we have an overhang on our deck. Sit it on the back deck where I could just go out, fill their container up and feed them that way until we move them to the chicken coop, which will be here next week, I think, so we can go out and put it together. But of course, they're not going out to chicken coop for no time soon. But I want to be able to get out there, get it set up, make sure it's secure, make sure it's tacked down and stapled down and all that good things. Because this morning when I let my dogs out, they chased a raccoon up the tree. I know we have raccoons in our yard. I think they're being in our yard because I've started a compost in a tire, and I think that's the issue. So I have to get a bin for the because I started a open compost, and I think I'm gonna have to close it up and move it away from the fence where they can climb on it. I don't know. It's so much stuff I have to do in my yard. I'm off until Monday, so I'm going to try to get some stuff done. I know it's raining today, so I'm pretty sure we're not getting anything done outside today. But yeah, so I need to go get dressed so I can change these chickens. You know what? I got a bet. It may not work. I have to see what I'm going to put them in order to change their bed. And I may just do one side at a time and just move them to the other side when I do the other side, one side. Yeah, so let me get going and I'll come back with you guys in a little bit. All right, so I'm back. I've gotten my chick chores done for the morning. I cleaned their pen, I filled up their food. They had plenty of water still. If they don't drink all of that today, tomorrow when I change everything again, I will replenish the water and give them fresh water with the electrolytes. Put new puppy pads down. I think I'm gonna do the puppy pads for probably another day or so. I have to look and see how long it's best to do the puppy pads and then give them some pine shavings. I'll probably give them some pine shavings probably this weekend. And then I checked everybody's butts. 2 was good. 2 had a little poop buildup. The 2 Rhode Island Reds had some poop buildup. So I cleaned that off of them. Now they're good. They're chirping. They're under the heat plate because we didn't get a heat lamp. We got a heat plate. So they're under the heat plate. They're chirping, they're moving around, they're energetic, and my dog is freaking out because he wants to get over there to him. So when I had him in my hand, he came over there, he looked, he sniffed him, but he's just been whining, and he'll go over there every now and then and look in the tote. We have it wire mesh covered for their safety because he's a crazy dog. So we have the top wire meshed for their safety. He hasn't really bothered them. Now our little corgi, she's a different story. She's not allowed to be over there by him at all. She jumps on top of the crate. She just does the most. So she's not allowed over there. We'll let her look in there, here and there, but she's not allowed because she actually nipped one of them yesterday. My husband was holding it, letting her smell it, letting the dog smell it, and she went to nip it. So she's crazy. We were worried about him, and he's not the issue. He's not the problem. And then the other dog, Xena, our boxer, she's just, we already knew it wasn't going to be no problem with her because she's just nonchalant. She likes all animals. She's the type of dog that will chase a leaf if it's running down the street to play with it. So we weren't really worried about her. It was these other 2. And then his big self, I'm pretty surprised that he's okay with it because he's the one that gets every animal that comes into the yard. And then the little one, I wasn't so much worried about her, but she shocked me. Like, she shocked me. So chickens are good. Stop whining. It's okay. You can go look at them. You can go look at them, but you're not going to sit here whine. No whining. Go look at them. Go get them. Go watch them. No, I ain't going to tell you to watch them. You can go look at him. He wants to get over there and look at him. That's what he's doing. He's putting his head in and he wants to look at him. If you can see, his head is right by, there you go. He's just been looking in there at him. That's all that he's really been doing. Then he comes back. Okay, get away from my plants. Come lay down, take a nap. But yeah, so chicken chores are done for the day. I don't really have to do anything else really for them today. Just keep an eye on them, make sure their heat is fine. They're liking that heat plate, but then they'll come out, they'll play, they'll go under the heat plate. So they say the first 7 days have it at 90 to 95. They're kind of like in the 95, and they're not acting like they're cold or anything. And the heat plate is far enough away where they'll sleep under there, they'll come out, they'll play, they'll run around, and they'll go back. So 95 is really what they're liking. And then next week, so we got them yesterday, so it'll be Wednesday. So next week we will put the temp down to like 80 something or another, and we'll start slowly lowering it, starting to warm up more outside. So we're going to get out there as soon as the weather allows us to get outside. So when it's a warmer day that it's not raining, we're going to get out there and start putting the coop together. It's going to take us a minute, but we can get it together. So yeah, so other than that, nothing really going on. I'm gonna sit here and crochet until my mom calls me and says she's on her way, because I'm dressed. I have my bag packed with everything that I need. I don't think I need anything else to take with me, so I'm good. I'm just gonna sit here until then. And so like I said, it's gonna be a longer video. I will continue this because I know tomorrow I have to start my peppers. I need to start my peppers this week. My In My Garden planters will not be here until the 6th, which is next. I'm thinking of starting my peppers in my little yogurt containers, and then when they get big enough to transplant them into the other ones when they get here. Because especially my bell peppers, they take so long. And if I don't start anything, I definitely probably will start them this weekend and then just transfer them when I need to. But yeah, so let me watch some TV, finish my coffee, probably work on this crochet project that I'm working on, and wait for her to call. And I will see you guys either later on today or tomorrow. So good morning. It is Friday, February 28th. It's about 7:15 in the morning. I've been up since about 5. I am getting ready to get some things done first, and then I have to eventually probably go outside and do some work outside. It's supposed to be one of the nicer days today. So let's get some dishwater going. So it's supposed to be one of the nicer days. So I want to go outside, and like I was telling you guys previous, that I wanted to get out and pick up the paper in the yard, start throwing some things away out there. So I definitely want to get out there today since it's a nice day. Me and my husband are going to go out there. We got our chicken feeder, so we have to go grab a couple 5-gallon buckets and tops from Home Depot or Lowe's. But when we move them to the chicken coop, I want to go ahead and get them so I can have them. So when we do move them out there, everything is already done, and then I'll just put them out there. I know we have a couple weeks, but I don't want to wait a couple weeks to get everything done, because when it's time for them to go outside, the chicks, that is, I want them outside. But once again, clean out their brooder box. They're all out chirping. So I have to clean out their brooder box. I'm thinking of adding some pine. I don't know. I have to see. I may wait another few days, because they are making a complete mess of the puppy pads, and I like those because I can just ball them up and throw them away. So I might wait a little bit longer, because right now they're not eating at the puppy pads or anything like that. So I think they're okay for right now. And then I have to switch out their electrolyte water, because it's been 2 days since they've been on it. This is our 3rd day having them. So they've been on it for 2 days. I'm going to switch that out for some regular water today. So they will start drinking regular water today. And then if I look and see that they seem kind of sluggish or whatever, then I'll add more electrolytes to the water. But I want to get them on regular. I have to plant my peppers at some point over this weekend. I didn't get a chance to do it last week, but I think I'm going to plant them this week. And then when my I can't never think. I always want to say In My Gardener. When my, I can't even think of, maybe, no, I think it's Wednesday or Thursday. They're supposed to come Thursday. When they come Thursday, then I'll move the peppers from, but I start them into the Epic Garden sales once they grow out of the little yogurt containers that I'm using. I am going to pop 1 seed, maybe 2 of peppers in each thing. That way when it germinates and I don't have to do anything with it. But I do want to use the Epic Gardens because they're self-pruning. That way my peppers will be off to a better start. So I have to do that at some point over this weekend. I said I was going to start some today. I definitely need to get them started because my bell peppers will take a long time. Also today I need to dehydrate these onions that I have here, and then I have a couple in here. I think I have like I want to cut some of those up and dehydrate some of those because I have no onion powder, garlic salt. I don't even think it. Oh, you know what? I do have onion powder. It's just in a regular. So I have to also go downstairs and get some more of the glass jars so I can put my seasons in. And that's what I'm about to do. I have to get on Amazon and order a shelf because I want a shelf along here so I can kind of get this kind of stuff up off the counter and set on the shelf. So, and then this can go. So I'm just doing some cleaning, straightening up, organizing, getting my life together because everything is everywhere and I'm kind of over it. So that's what today consists of. And then hopefully I can get outside and get some trash picked up out the yard. And then also, I was about to say something else that I needed to do today. My husband has his insurance nurse coming over today to do a quick assessment, so she'll be here. So probably when she be here, it's probably when, hopefully it's warm enough, it's probably when I go outside to do some yard cleanup or upstairs. I have to do my son's room. We have a lot to do this weekend. Yesterday was such a busy day. I didn't get back home till 4 o'clock. Then I had to take my nephew to work. Then I came back. I sat for a little bit. Well, we got home probably about 2:30. Then I had to take my nephew to work at 4. Sat for a little bit. Did a little bit of cleaning. Then my brother-in-law and my niece came over. So then I just went and laid on my bed and watched some TV for a while my husband and my brother-in-law were down here. I had to go pick my nephew back up from work because I have my mom's car. So I had to pick him back up from work. It was just a busy day. So I need to get some stuff done around here. I'm thinking of doing, I don't know if I have all the things for apple butter or not, but we have some huge that are, look how big that apple is. That's a crazy, that's like the size of a softball. And I think we have 3 bags of those apple butter over the weekend. We only have 2 bags or so. Because I know I've been eating, he never cut up that cantaloupe either. I want to take a shot of the fire cider this morning because everybody in the house is getting sick and I refuse. So I definitely want to take a shot. So the next time I have to make some, I can video on how I make my fire cider. It's just onions, peppers, turmeric. I can't even remember what all I put in here. My kids won't take it. And like, I'm not taking that. But I take it and I have not been sick. Not once. Get a cup of water. I usually do like 10 milliliters, which is probably about so I do about that much. And you just take it like a shot. Chase it with a little bit of water. You would definitely feel it working through. If you can't tolerate vinegar or spices, mine wouldn't be for you. You can make them at different strengths. Mine has vinegar. It's very vinegary the more it sits. But mine has vinegar and jalapeno peppers in it. It's doable. It's not super spicy. Usually you take it on an empty stomach. My stomach is empty for the most part. But I've been drinking my coffee. But I'm about to make another cup of coffee. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. Just trying to get around here straightened up and cleaned up. My house isn't, but to me, it's messy. So like, those are papers that have to go back to the basement. Those are like tax papers and stuff that I had to bring up. My husband's gaming stuff is there, and of course there. Then I swept the floor. I just got to get that trash up, clean off that countertop, clean off the table. The sun is out and shining, which is good. And then I have to change the chicken stuff. So I want to get the table cleaned off before this lady comes. Probably push this dresser because my dresser for his room came and his living room because it is heavy. So I probably just want to push it over here out of the way somewhere until we can open it and get it piece by piece, take it upstairs because I'm not carrying this big ass box upstairs. I'm gonna work on his room this weekend. All of his stuff is in except for 1 set of curtains, which he has a bay window in his room that is 3 windows. So the curtain that goes in the middle of the windows is not here. So I think I'm gonna wait to put the curtains up, but I think I can get up there and at least get his old dresser out of there, move his bed to where it's going to be, or hopefully it'll fit right there where I'm thinking. I hope it fits where I'm thinking of putting it. I don't even know how long it is. Hopefully it'll fit on the other wall. Anyway, so yeah, just get his room together and organized. Plant peppers. I'll do peppers later. I don't want to pull out all my gardening stuff if this lady is coming. And then what else? Yeah, that's about it. Said I wasn't really gonna do too much. Kind of a chill day, kind of just resetting the house and getting everything together inside the house because it's a lot. I just need to take some time and wipe stuff down, especially with everybody getting sick. But I'll see you guys in a little while when I come back and do dehydrating of the onions or planting peppers. Depends on what I do, but I'll bring you guys along.